What's up, you guys? I've stopped over here with my friend John Johnson, and he's gonna go ahead and show us his Kimberley Kampers. This thing is freaking awesome. I'm just gonna go ahead and let him kind of take over and give you guys a little walk around on the camper. It's freaking awesome. Let's get to it.
Hey, good morning. My name's John Johnson. This is my camper. I've had it for a couple of years. This is called the Kimberley Kamper. They come out of Australia, made there. It's got Australian steel, Australian canvas. And if you enjoy going overlanding and going off-road, for me and for our use case, you can't beat it. It's kind of the high side of glamping and still being able to do all the cool stuff. So let's wander through and look at a couple of things that come with this. So to begin with, this is a great base camp. We've got this set up with the bed and awning, their quick awning, and also we have over to this side our guest room so that you can have additional sleeping. If you've got it configured, you can actually sleep over 8 people in it, or you can sleep 2 very easily. So walking through, we'll start with the kitchen. My opinion, and people can argue with me, it's got the best kitchen of any adventure trailer out there. Not that there's not other good kitchens, but this is the best.
I agree.
So you have your workstation. So first off, you've got a lot of prep area. It pulls out your sink, storage that's in the drawers, storage in your pantry. This one's set up with a 90-liter chest refrigerator freezer, or refrigerator, configurable, or you can have a front door opening refrigerator. Advantages and disadvantages of both. And then I've got a high-speed cooker and 2 regular cookers. This is propane. So we cook with propane. We also have pull-out table that can either be used as an additional prep area. You can eat at it. What I use it mostly a lot of times is to work at it. Okay. I sit there and set up my desk. There's nothing better than to be on a Zoom call talking to your friends at the office.
In the middle of nowhere.
Well, with the lake, yeah, and the trees set up out there. They don't like it.
Yeah. They're jealous.
They're jealous. So moving in, we'll show you what it looks like on the inside. Come on, step on in. So it's set up with a queen size mattress, actually a real mattress, not a foam there. This stays, when you're traveling, this stays made. So when you get ready to fold out and do your thing, you pop it out and the bed's already made. Throw your pillows in the corner. Notice there's reading lights up at the top. There's also charging ports to charge your power units.
Yeah.
We've got a 2,000 watt inverter, so you can run a hair dryer, which my wife does, or you can see the straightener there. On this side, we have a Webasto diesel heater.
Okay.
So it's got diesel heat, and then here is the ensuite. So this is where you do your showering. We have diesel hot water.
Okay.
Now, we only have 50 gallons of water on board.
Okay.
So it holds it in 32 gallons and 18 gallons. So you've got 2 different tanks,
okay,
but 50 gallons of water. So you could actually take showers comfortably and then step out. Like this morning, it was pretty cool here.
Yeah.
I had the heater going for my wife. She had a hot shower. She stepped into a warm room.
That's one feature I like. It's right there.
One of the other cool things, when this folds out, if you notice, we're standing on a hard floor.
Yes.
So you're not standing in a tent or on the dirt.
Yeah.
This is a hard floor and it's 4 inches off the ground. So if you're like me, I invariably end up with a campsite that the water runs through if it rains.
Okay.
And so the water just runs right out from underneath it.
That is awesome.
And then here, kids' room, guest room, dog's room. It's an add-on.
Yeah.
Don't have to put it on, but it gives you additional sleeping.
Okay.
You can actually say sleep over 8 by putting 2 bunk beds in there and a bunk bed here.
Yeah.
What we typically do in this area is I've got an inflatable queen size mattress.
Okay.
And since I've got the 2,000 watt inverter, I just plug it in and it just blows up and you've got...
And it's a good size.
And you've got sleeping, good ventilation. It's got the Mizuki mesh on the side.
Okay.
Then we just put our porta potty here. Now this is the wrap-on green. If you don't know what the wrap-on green, you need to educate yourself.
You're missing out.
It's the best porta potty I've found. It's a combination of a seal meal and a diaper genie.
And it uses bags, I take it?
It uses bags. So there's no water. So you do what you do.
Yeah.
Hit the button. It goes zzz, and about a minute later it drops it out and it's hermetically sealed. And you just throw it away.
All right.
So this was a game changer for my wife.
Okay.
One of the other things that was a game changer, or not game changer, but kind of when she was doing it, she did not want to do ladders.
Okay.
You know, getting down in the middle of the night or something.
Yeah, down a ladder.
Ladder. So here on this one, you just climb in the bed, climb out of bed. So there's storage under the bed.
Okay.
The mess, but so we have storage under the bed. This is when it's closed up, gives you access to that storage.
Okay.
So, and I'll show you a closed up one, but that is the access when the unit's closed.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So, walking around.
No, and it's really, it's a lot of headroom.
I have people in here that are 6 foot, whatever, and you literally, I'm 5'10", and here I literally cannot reach the roof.
Yeah, and
so
I'm even shorter. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, but I mean, and even in the bed, so you can sit up in the bed.
You have breathing room. You're not feeling suffocated.
So for us, one of the nice things, we get out of bed onto the hard floor. Okay. And we can get dressed.
Yeah.
So a lot of times with the rooftops or the teardrops or whatever,
it's hard.
You get out of bed, you either have to do the shimmy in the bed, or you do the floor show for the neighbors.
Exactly. Either one you choose.
That. The other thing that's nice in here, if it's really bad weather, you can put a couple of chairs here and a table and sit in here.
You can have your little dinner in here too.
So set up. The Kimberley trailers they're made in Australia, but they do a lot of really cool stuff that you really can't see. It comes with the off-road hitch, the DO35, or a Mick hitch. I have the DO35. Yeah, well, let's walk this way. I can show you. This is the DO35. It's out of Australia, and so it's an off-road articulating hitch, 360-degree hitch. And then for braking, it's electric to hydraulic to disc brakes.
Okay.
Which I'm not going to say nobody else does that, but it's the only ones I know of that have disc brakes. Most of them are running electric drum brakes. Yeah. And so really good brakes. It also has a heavy-duty jockey wheel that you can actually roll along without braking. Yeah. And then one of the things I like about this setup is the jockey wheel stays on the tongue. So when you pull it out, lift it up, flip it, it just stays there. You don't have to take it off and either store it someplace or worry about losing the tightening pin.
And two things I noticed. One, the quality of how it's made. Yep. And two, solar panels.
Well, they're solar panels, so it's got a 90-watt solar panel here. Now, quite honestly, this solar panel is good for keeping it topped off and if you're going to be like in the parking lot or waiting. Yeah. But if you're like me when you camp, the first thing I do is go find trees. Yeah. And so the solar panel built onto the unit causes problems. So we've got this one, but I also have over there a 160-watt fold-out one on a 225-foot cables. So I just go find the sun to keep it going. This unit does come with 300 hours of lithium battery.
Oh wow!
Which for our use gives me 4-5 days of usage. Just with nothing, but you can charge it from the vehicle with an Anderson. So if you're traveling, you can charge it with your Anderson plug, or you can charge it with the solar, and about 4 hours of good sun will recharge a day's worth of usage, typically. Or you can plug it up on a 15-amp plug, so like your garage. Yeah. This is, you can see the ensuite, we saw it from inside, but that's the shower unit. It's got Webasto heat for the hot water and a Webasto heat for the heater. Your shower, outdoor shower, this is your water input and your shower output. The shower is hot enough that I have to mix it 50-50. It will run you out. Comes with 33-inch off-road tires, air suspension. So it's got built-in compressor, but air suspension. You can put 35s on it as an option, so you can make them higher. And then, as I say, it's got the on-road to storage. There's storage here, storage in the AeroPod.
Okay. Storage up front.
Storage front, and then this is also where the compressor is. So when we get to a campsite, we level front to rear with the jockey wheel. Okay. And then we turn on the compressor and you just go and it levels side to side. 30 seconds, cool. I'm level. I don't dig holes, I don't find rocks.
That is awesome.
And I've done that, but not on this. So the question we typically get, I get a lot, when you look at this setup is how long, I mean, it looks pretty complex. How long does it take to set up? So to go from, not all the awnings, but to go from the trailer, and we'll show you the trailer in just a second, closed up, to having the tent up and the front awning, give or take, is about a minute.
Oh, and what about closing up?
Closing up probably, it depends on one person. For me, it takes me about 4 minutes by myself. Okay. If my wife's with me, it's 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
That's still good.
Because you got to get down the sides and do a little, as I say, do a little tucky-tucky. Yeah, to get it done. But it does it very quickly. And I say, one of the cool things is you don't have to unmake the bed.
Yeah.
Because that's rooftop tent I had. You had to be empty.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about off camera. That like with mine, you know, you can't move the truck.
Well, and for the use case for us when we were doing it, I do a lot of base camping, if you will. So I will go set up in an area, and then like last week, my family and I were in Sedona, and we went set up, and then said, what do we want to do in the morning? Well, we want to go see Devil Bridge. So left my unit there, hopped in the truck. We went and drove off-roaded the Dry Creek up to Devil Bridge. We did Devil's Bridge, came back for lunch. Camper's still sitting there. So first off, it's really easy. We're there. Two, nobody took my spot. And so if you're in places that are pretty active, you don't have to worry about somebody and then you having to find another spot. For my wife, we can come back. It's already set up. It's easy to take a shower, get cleaned up, have dinner,
and relax.
So it's very peaceful. But I do that. I go to Colorado, go trout fishing, go deep in the woods.
I was going to say, this probably makes you want to even travel more.
It does. I travel a lot on this. So let me show you. So this is the unit all set up. And what blows people's mind after they see this is what it looks like when it's not set up.
Let's check it out.
And let me show you. Now this isn't, I'm going to show you a different unit, but it's the same trailer. This trailer is the same one we were just looking at that was folded out and had everything done.
Yeah.
And everything you see there travels on the trailer, so you don't have to carry the canvas separate. It all fits in the storage on it and that. So for me, this is for our solution and my use case. And I tell everybody, you've got to ask your use case. This is what I do. One of the other advantages, dry weight on this is 2550.
Oh, that's not bad.
My pull weight's about 36. Give or take. That's, as I tell folks, that's with the 50 gallons of water and a case of beer. Ready to go. That's fully provisioned. Which case of beer is fully provisioned, isn't it? And so that gets us set up. And so almost any midsize will pull it. If you've got some of the Jeeps, they're really, you may have to put some helper springs on them. But any, a Taco, any of the stuff, it can pull it. So it sets it up. Everybody goes, well, what do you pull with? Well, I pull with a Power Wagon, so it doesn't matter. But I had the Power Wagon before I had the trailer. It's, you'll see these, and as I tell folks, almost anywhere I can take the Power Wagon, and that, yes, you can be stupid. You can take the trailer. They really are off-road capable. Because of the air suspension, they lift up. You can lift it when you're off-road. You can lift them up, another 4 or 5 inches. They've got the trailing A-arm, so there's no axle. And so you're not going to hang them.
Talking about the air suspension, is this one on the lift right now? It looks a little higher.
This one's lifted up a little bit, yes.
A little bit?
This is probably in run rate. So normally when you get to camp, you lower it down.
That way everything
sits level. Then when you raise it up, I raise it up for my unit to be 37.5 inches to here. That's my travel. That if I go off-road, I take it up about another 2 or 3 inches.
Just so it's not scraping or
just give me more ground clearance.
That is awesome. I also noticed this up top. I know when it folds over, it's the ground, correct?
Right. So this is a rack, and this becomes the floor or the base of the floor. The GVR on this is 5,500 pounds, so you actually can carry 2,000 pounds on the trailer.
Oh man,
I don't know if I would.
I probably wouldn't.
But you could. So what I'd typically do is, if you saw my kitchen, I've got those rigid waterproof boxes. I set them here, one strap on them, and they're ready to go. So you can carry on here. You can carry luggage. You can carry a bike. You can put a canoe on it or kayak and strap it down. Now, anything you put here, you have to take off before you flip it out.
Because then it turns into the base, correct?
So this whole unit, this piece pivots over. The tent grows out of it. You put 2 poles in, the tent's up.
Man, that is awesome.
And so it's for what we do, it works really, really well for us and solves some of the problems that problem's hard term, things that we were looking at when we were doing it. Say, my wife didn't want to do ladders. I don't want to have to close up every time I want to do something, and that's a van or a rooftop, and to go do like when we got here, once we realized, hey, we needed a few things that we hadn't gotten to the grocery store. Well, I'm all set up. We ran to the grocery store and came back. I'm still set up. And so that's how we kind of work out this.
And I'll be honest, one thing that really caught my eye, I told you off camera, just the practicality of it and the kitchen. That's
well,
so cool.
The kitchen,
like
I mean, if somebody thinks they've got a better kitchen, please send it to me. I'd like to go see it, because I will tell you, it's the best kitchen I've found in any trailer. And then when you got the full area, so I've got the quick awning. Oh, by the way, you can also put a 4-wall kit on it.
So say it's windy or
So it's windy or cold, you can close in that area with a 4-wall kit. I don't have that up right now. Though in Sedona, we actually put the just one wall of it, because where we set up, we were getting a west sun in the evening.
So you're not burning.
And it was just beating on us. So we put that wall up just as sunscreen on one end. But with this setup, with the Bedouin, it gives you plenty of shade, it gives you some wind protection, and what we find is people gravitate to us. So we're here at the show with everybody else, and there's a whole group of us here, and every evening, everybody's under our canopy. We're all cooking. We cooked for 9 people last night, you know, and did kind of a group thing, but did that, and then we sat out here with I have a fire pit, one of the lava ones, which by the way, it's the little propane things. They're the bomb. Go see the guy. I really like them. It comes in a 50 caliber can, and propane pops up, puts out amazing fire and heat.
That is so cool.
just a shout out to him. He's really cool. But we're sitting out here and we're having a pleasant evening. And but people gravitate towards to that area because it is such a comfortable spot to be. And if you're cooking, it's a home away from home. But if somebody's cooking, and obviously if you like to cook, you can do gourmet cooking. But they can be cooking. Everybody else can be sitting over here, being under the covers and doing their things and not in anybody's way. But everybody's still involved. So it's not like I'm cooking in the trailer and everybody's outside. And
I take it you guys also offer different ones.
Well, this is a camper.
Right?
They've also got the Kimberley Caravan, which is, by the way, all Kimberleys are really off-road capable. So the Kimberley Caravan is a hard-sided lift-up unit. So this has a queen-size bed in it. The back kicks out, has both an indoor and an outdoor cooking area. It also has an indoor shower, and it's still, for this unit, they've got a wrap on in that also. This swings out of the way to shower. And then you put it back and you do that. Comes with 300, it can be 600 lithium. It's got solar on the roof, and then again, portable solar. This unit is the same one as this one down. So it lifts up. Still very off-road capable. I mean, it is about 1,000 pounds heavier. But so it takes a little bit more, but it's still pretty capable. Still very doable with a little bit heavier, maybe a pickup truck or
maybe a full-size truck.
Full-size or full-size SUV. But it will go, again, off-road anywhere you want to go. And then when you move past these units, then you're moving into either the E, which they don't have here, but an S-Class, which is more as a typical RV, but they're still super off-road capable. They've got this air suspension. They're still very capable to go off-road. This is Brad's unit, and he just got back from the north rim of the Grand Canyon. Where he's there. I mean, so doing some really, all of us are going to be overlanding from here to Moab.
That's going to be awesome.
So we're all these units. And so set up there, and then they actually have one above this one called the T-Class, which is a 2-axle.
A 2-axle.
So if you're interested, there's a website, Kimberley Campers USA. David Bates is the distributor. Go on the website, take a look at it. If you've got questions about them, give him a call. David is really knowledgeable about this stuff and is really good at, I want to say qualifying is a bad term, helping you think through what are you towing with, where are you going to go, how are you going to do it, how do you camp, and which unit would fit you best.
Just kind of, like you said, what fits you best.
And it's all of them. I mean, this fits us best right now. I personally wouldn't full-time in this. This is great for what I do it just 2 or 3 weeks out at a time. If I was going to be more full-timing, I'd either be in a caravan
or one of these.
Or these. And in fact, my wife was just looking at the S-Class going, this is really nice, probably 5 years from now. For us. You know, that we would probably be being a little less crazy, hopefully, she hopes. But you know, that we could actually do more of a full-time than we do now.
And just travel the world.
That's
going to be awesome. Well, thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. If you guys do want to check them out, make sure to check out the description box below. I'll make sure to link all their social medias and website so you guys can check that out, see if it's something that interests you guys. Like I said, I know most of you guys are Tacoma owners. The one that he has is specific probably for you guys, but check them out.
JesseRizo is here for you. It's here for you now. Please feel free to subscribe.